What it is, focus your homeboy first. Back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. I got my brothers here with me, as always. T, what the business is, man?
Man, you know, I got Mary, Foxy, Mike, and Rick behind me. Everything's everything.
Oh, you got that Foxy back there?
You got that Foxy Brown. I should have just put her by herself, solo.
This boy got everything, man. This boy got just a wealth of stuff over there. Y'all holler at my brother if y'all need a DJ too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it out there. He ain't going to say it. True. He want to be humble. I'm going to tell you, okay? Holler at my boy, all right? Caesar Leo, what the business is, man?
Man, glad to be here. You know who I always bring with me every week, so got my guy, the greatest of all times, Muhammad Ali. Ali Boombaye. And anytime you see me, I'm probably kid like on my chest too. So I bring the Marvel group with me tonight. Marvel Comics.
No doubt. And he keeping it humble too right now, America. Because this is this man's birthday. Give it up for my brother, Ray Caesar Leo. We popping bottles for him, you understand? We popping bottles for him. You see it. You see it.
Look at
you know
hey!
Yeah. Hey. We popping bottles.
It's really a celebration.
Hey,
it's really a celebration. Thankful to be here. Thankful to be healthy in these crazy times, man. Y'all know how it is. And just very, very much appreciative of the guys you see on the screen and the rest of my brothers too. But man, it's awesome. We had a great time earlier with couples night. We should do that more often, by the way. That was real. That was real cool. That was real cool. But man, just glad to be here and glad to hit some hot topics. And every topic we got tonight, I feel like could be the number one topic. So I'm ready to roll, man.
Well, there it is. Now, before we get into it, I gotta tell you, this is sponsored by Statement Tees. At Statement Tees, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. The statement I'm making right now is repping my high school basketball team, St. Joe Bruins, coached by Keith Barnes, one of Keith Barnes' boys. My brother Ray Caesar Leo, one of Keith Barnes' boys. The brother I'm about to bring to y'all shortly is one of Keith Barnes' boys. And so y'all, we want y'all to keep us in your thoughts, you know what I'm saying, because we just lost one of our beloved teammates, Robert Triplett. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about him a little later on, but you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking this right now for Trip. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a statement for your high school sports team, you know what I'm saying? Holler at us at statementteesllc.com, or you can hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we'll help you make that statement. But I got a legend in here today. I got another one of my brothers in here today. You understand me? I got the guy who was the first baby tiger.
Hey.
The first one.
History.
What y'all know about that? I got a guy that from the moment I met this man, it was all Jack State.
That's true.
I met the man in like I think 1999, and it was all Jackson State. Where you going to school? He look at you like, what kind of question is that? You already know where I'm going. You already know where my loyalties lie. That's how serious it was. The brother's mother, great woman, great scholar, great educator.
Yeah.
Dr. Franklin. She taught at Jack State for 37 years. You understand me? That's what this boy got. So he got it in him. That boy veins bleed blue. You understand? On some mutant stuff. It ain't no red up in there. It's blue. You understand? Maybe they got an accent of red. All right. Yeah. They got that accent of red, like Jack.
A little red trim.
Yeah, a little red trim. All right.
Yeah.
This boy so dedicated to the doggone to the school. I ain't just gonna say the program, to the school in general. He's currently the president of the Houston Alumni Chapter. He's a J5 recipient for being one of the biggest donors. He has a scholarship in his mother's name in which they've given out like $30,000. I can keep on going, but I'm going to bring this brother on to you. I consider him the biggest Jackson State supporter I have ever met. I'm talking about my dear brother, Mr. Thaddeus Reed of Reed.
Hey.
PT,
My
what the
God.
business
What's
is, boy?
going
My God,
on? What's
my
going
God.
on, man? Hey, I
Man.
appreciate that introduction.
Man,
Glad
we
to be
are-
on here, man.
Man, we are elated to have you on, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, but we ain't gonna waste no time, man. Go ahead and get into it. As I just told the people, you're totally locked in with the university. And you were one of those guys behind the scenes pulling strings to get Coach Prime to Jackson State University. You know what I'm saying? America, when they first announced Prime coming to Jackson State, you know, they're putting pictures out, and you might have saw a few guys standing around Coach Prime. My brother PT was one of those guys. You feel me? So, PT and America, I call him PT, short for Pretty Thaddeus, because when we were in high school, any kind of event where if they said casual or something like that, dress casual, this joker coming decked to the T.
Sharp.
He gonna be
sharp
fresh
now.
to death. You understand me? And he still do that right now. And you can do the same. You try to get dripped out in some Reed Enterprise gear, you know what I'm saying? Some Jackson State gear. Y'all can do the same, you know, you feel me? Like my boy PT. But that's why I call him PT. PT, look out. You see him plugging it.
The
You know
y'all
what I'm
love, baby. You know, it's
Hey.
getting a little hot in here, so we got to have our fan from Miami, man.
Already. PT, was it difficult for y'all to get Coach Prime there, man?
I would say, you know, first, we are very thankful for Coach Prime to be at Jackson State. The kudos has to go to our AD, Ashley Robinson, the visionary. You know, that's a gentleman has once he came to Jackson State, he's made all the things that you're seeing today possible. Our president, you know, President Hudson signing off on bringing a celebrity to Jackson State. None of this would have been possible without their sign off. But I would say it's the vision from AD Robinson that made all of this possible. You know, he's got some connections, you know, with several individuals that are, you know, within the entertainment industry. And I want to go out there and make sure that Cortez Bryant gets his kudos, because if it wasn't for Cortez Bryant and Ashley having those conversations, none of this would have been possible. So Cortez Bryant, who's a very you know, big contributor to Jackson State, not just for the Sonic Boom of the South, but for the university as a whole.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to get his flowers. I mean, that gentleman is really, really going above and beyond to make things possible for us.
We talked a little bit off camera. And I'm sure you've been watching the shows, and you know me. I got Connell on the phone and everything. You know my people from Alcorn. I got all kinds in my bloodline.
Opt out, yeah.
But that's okay.
That's
okay.
Bang,
That's okay.
That boy mid-season form with it.
That's why God brings September.
Hey, we need y'all to get y'all Hall of Famers up, get your SWAC championships up, you know, because we about to get another one. We playing in Miami in the beginning of the season.
Right.
And we playing in Atlanta at
I
the
can't
end
imagine
of
the question. You got
them started.
But no. Yeah. I just want to know, seriously, though, what were your thoughts on the spring season? Just in general, your thoughts. Was it just kind of a trial run? And is the real run here because the guys are here now? I mean, just what your thoughts are.
Well, you know, when you think about the spring season, it really gave Coach Prime and his coaching staff an understanding of what we had currently from, you know, the previous coaching staff and previous players. But I would say I was very satisfied from the discipline that I saw on the field. You know, we look like a football team. You know, if you take away a couple plays, I mean, we probably could have been hosting, you know, the SWAC championship game. And honestly, we were in every game in that spring season. We probably had some mental breakdowns against Southern. You know, that probably was one game that I would say that, you know, that would have been an L that we took. But those other games, we were in those games until the end. And I honestly thought that we were going to be holding up that SWAC championship trophy in the spring. So, you know, Alabama A&M, they and Alcorn, y'all can cancel Christmas this year because we coming out with a vengeance.
Boy, I love the energy.
I mean, relentless with it too.
Mr. Jackson State.
I mean, you think about everybody wants to talk about, we had the 9 or 10 SEC transfers, but you got to think about the recruiting that we did to get the foundation right. Yeah. And that was one of the things that when AD VP Robinson got the job, I said at the end of the day, Jackson State has a great history. What we need is facilities. You got a lot of kids that come to Jackson State, and to be honest with you, their facilities at their high school look better than what is currently on campus. Where we working with that. So, AD has started the process with the building campaign, and to have a person like Coach Prime come into the fold and be able to make change happen, because these things were in motion, but when you have a coach like Coach Prime to come in and can make those connections that we weren't in those meetings. We couldn't pick up the phone and call, Phil Mickelson to make a donation of over $800,000, and we don't even currently have a golf team. So think about that. Walmart, donating over $1.5 million. So this is just the tip of the iceberg that's been out there, but there's more to come, with this opportunity that we have in front of us. And we know it might, I'm praying that coaches there, longer than W.C. Gordon. That's my dream, right? I can have a dream too, right? But at the end of the day, I love the staff. I love what Coach Prime is doing. I love what A.D. Robinson and his entire administration is doing. And I love the leadership that, President Hudson is letting them, kind of manage it themselves, right? It's one thing to, when you think about, the University of Alabama, nobody knows who the president or the AD is, right? But Nick Saban. So we want to utilize that same approach as far as Jackson State, and I think you're going to see a lot of that this year and from years to come.
That from a loyal alum of the university, but you're also a huge fan, right? You want to see wins just as much as the next person.
Absolutely.
With the influx of transfers out, but also the influx of transfers in, high caliber guys, and just like you said, the recruiting classes that are going to come just off the strength, right, of Coach Sanders. Let me ask you this, man. Is it too much to say for this upcoming season that the Jackson State Tigers should be competing for a conference championship? Is that too much to say, or do you really anticipate and expect the Tigers to be competing for a championship right now?
You ask me that every year. I'm gonna say yeah, but I also had a realistic person on my shoulder.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes some of those years we just didn't have it, but we got some dogs. I mean, I know y'all are used to hearing Coach Prime say that, but we got some dogs that's gonna be on the second string that can probably start for any other school in the SWAC. And that whole notion of I'm willing to put something on that this year. I mean, we got some dogs, and if we can stay healthy, I don't really see anybody stopping us. Because you think about, they some of those schools got some seniors coming back, with experience, and our QB1, he's a freshman, but he got it though. He got it. And so if we can keep him healthy, we got a nice offensive line, and you can't win anything without that. And we've been in the weight room. I would say this year, and what I can see from the team is that the team stayed over the summer and trained in Jackson. 80% of the team did that. So you're really gonna see. You're going to see that cohesiveness come to fruition, starting in Miami and ending in Atlanta.
This is what's near and dear to your heart more than even the football. Trying to be an advocate for the university, you know what I'm saying, and calling other people out to do their part with the university. Shoot, with Jackson as a whole, you be getting on them about that. So
absolutely.
What do you want the people to know, man, just in terms of what they can do to try to help not only the football program, but also like, and we're gonna do a segment on this shortly, like the girls program that's successful, the girls basketball program
Absolutely.
that's
Shout out to
successful.
Coach Reed.
You know what I'm saying? The baseball team did well. I know the volleyball team has done well, like to help those programs, but also to help the school as in general, because your mama was a professor. You know what I'm saying? My sister is a professor there, so we ain't forgetting the academics. What
Absolutely.
do you want these people to know about what they can do to really help out?
So, you know, the thing I would say is we got over 50,000 alums at Jackson State. And if we can get our alumni base and fans to just understand that we got to get out of this whole just season ticket mentality. If we can get them to at least give $100 a year to the university, $100 to athletics, and buy their season tickets, we'll be in a whole different situation. If we can get everybody to commit to that, because we know everyone can't afford to, you know, to drop a big check, you know, here and there. I mean, I can be honest with you. When I first graduated from Jackson State, I wasn't in the situation that I am in now. But, you know, all of that was, you know, other people paved the way for me to be in this situation that I am in today. And we have to have that mentality, not only as Jacksonians, but just as a people. You know, if we as a people can understand the concept of it's okay that he has XYZ, instead of taking it from him, instead of hating on him, let me go get some knowledge from this sister or this brother to see if I can, you know, I can elevate as well. If we had that mentality across the country, across the world, we'll be in a better situation. And that's what we have to do at Jackson State. We got to make sure we embody the mission. We embody the mantra of thee I love. When I do a lot of posts, I always say thee I love or nah. So that or nah should mean something to you. So that's, you know, we got to do better. We're getting there. You know, we're the #1 FCS fan base in losing seasons, might I add. You know, we're averaging over 30,000 fans.
Now let's stay on that right there, PT.
Yeah.
You didn't say SWAC.
No.
You didn't say HBCU.
FCS.
Mm-hmm. So that counts the school that Trey Lance just came from. Was that North Dakota State, South Dakota State, something like that? That's all of them. Okay? All of them. Jack State #1.
That's right.
So we like I said, we got a long, strong tradition. You know, the thing is we're blazing new trails, but building on that tradition that we've had in the past. So I've always charged, you know, not just the alums that are here in Houston, but the alums nationwide. Let's make sure we giving back. You know, I think about you know, I've got family members that went to Mississippi State, Southern Miss. They don't have to worry about encouraging their fan base to buy season tickets. That's an afterthought. That's not even a donation. See, some people think the season tickets are you know, something, oh, that's a donate. No, that needs to be just kind of like waking up, and we got to do that. But we need to make sure we sowing the seed academically, because first, if Jackson State is not standing, there is no sports. You know, it's there's student athletes. So we need to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to get a quality education. And what I tell all of my colleagues at Union Pacific, I put my degree from Jackson State up against anybody else, because at the end of the day, I'm in this room with you all for a reason.
Hey, the Vice President of the United States from an HBCU.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And to piggyback on what my brother PT just spoke of, I put my money where my mouth is last year. I wanted to go to the games, of course, but with COVID, my other brother to tell you, I ain't played by that quarantine. You know,
absolutely.
I ain't play. I just saw these brothers for the first time. Saw brother Tim G. Jacob at his sister's wedding. Saw my brother Ray Caesar Leo at his house when to drop off something from a godson. I wasn't playing. So since I didn't go to the game, I gave what I would have spent on season tickets. I gave that to one of my young boys who's a student at Jackson State. He's an excellent student. Michael
That's
Rosenthal. Awesome. Just cash after him the money. Now that joker got an paid internship
Yeah.
At Grand Gulf, where my brother Tim G. Jacob get his money.
Look at
That boy getting more money on a paid internship than I was getting my first year in education.
That's awesome, man.
Sowing the seed.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at
so
that.
I'm gonna do the same thing this year because the Delta variant doing a party walk through here still. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out there, but what I was gonna spend on the free ticket, Jackson State student directly. So like my brother said, man, find your way to give back. You know what I'm saying? Showing up to the games, that's amazing. You know, good. But like he said, with the academic, you know what I'm saying? All these kids not going to no league. Most of the kids, what am I talking about?
Right.
Most players got all these other students on campus.
Yeah.
They got to go out here and be professionals. And, you know what I'm saying? So we need to help them across the board. You know what I'm talking about? But PT, man, you got to tell them about Reed Enterprise.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Before we let you go, you got to plug Reed Enterprise.
Reed Enterprise, you know, it's the number one vendor for Jackson State University.
Number one
vendor. And so what I'm gonna do on this show, we got the new shorts that we just dropped. You can get, you know, they available online right now from readenterprise.com.
Yeah, that's
hard,
cold, boy.
If that ain't hard.
Hey, not only do we got the grade, because we want everybody to have everything they need for Miami. We came out with a new pair of a Navy joint. You know, it's got the Jackson State on this side too. Come on now, come shop with us.
How much them cost right there?
Oh, the shorts are only $80, man. You know, only $80.
I might see you about them shows.
Yeah, they're only $80. You know, we got all the hats too. They got the hats behind me. You know, every hat that you see Coach Prime wearing, pretty much, they originally.
And I was just about to say that. So for everything that y'all are seeing, whether it's Coach Prime, the team, I mean, take a look at the people, the who's who of Jackson State University. They're wearing Thad's gear. When my wife's birthday came around, or if it was something, you know, a holiday that I know my wife wants something Jackson State related, I'm shopping with my guy. I'm shopping with my guy because at the end of the day, it's the best product out there. I mean, look, he literally has everything, any and everything you can think of.
So we still, you know, these the first pair of shorts we came out with. That's the classic right there.
It is. You know? It is. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this is hot off the press. So
yeah, go ahead.
Next week, we will be announcing our first Reed Enterprise athlete next weekend.
Okay.
And with the first Reed Enterprise athlete,
had to show him I ain't playing no game with him.
Tell him what it is, man.
I shot mine's still in the plastic. I said I don't want to take mine out the plastic until I get a chance to go to the game. You understand?
PT, drop that news one more time. Drop that news one more time.
Yeah, hit him with that one more time.
I see that. Next weekend, we're gonna be releasing our first Reed Enterprise athlete.
Yeah.
From Jackson State.
Of course. And that's that name, image, likeness allowed this to happen, right?
Absolutely.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
And when we drop his first item, it's gonna be crazy.
Game over.
It's nobody can get this item unless you come through us.
Thad, be sure to let people know how they can shop with you, man. Give them websites, social media, give them everything that they need so they have no excuse. If you're looking for official Jackson State apparel, this is the guy, the place you need to shop. Give it to them.
Readenterprise.com. That's REED Enterprise, like the car rental.com. Follow us on social media. Instagram is at ReedEnt. That's REEDENT. Facebook is Reed Enterprise. And Twitter is Reed_Enterprise. We are dropping new gear every month. So we came out with the South Beach bundle. And the South Beach bundle, you get a JSU towel, you get 2 shirts.
Look at the words pop up on this, man. Look at the words.
And you get a bucket hat it's the South Beach bundle. You can't get any of this stuff separate. So I know I've had a lot of people asking me, well, can I just get the towel? Can I just get the fan?
You gotta get the bundle.
You gotta get the bundle.
But then you're not fully equipped.
You're not you're not ready for Miami because it's gonna be hot in Miami because we're gonna put 40 on them. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Talk your talk.
We're gonna put a 40 on them, man.
Uncle Luke and all them boys talking crazy, man.
He gonna lose a lot. Don't let me run into Luke because he gonna lose a lot of money in Miami. I'm gonna tell you.
Them boys talking real big, man.
And we can be FAMU with less. We own the series, so I don't know what he's looking at.
But y'all see why I call the man Mr. Jackson State. You understand?
Absolutely.
Y'all make sure y'all get with him, follow him across all social media platforms. Y'all, he got more gear. The man got more gear. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, please visit the man's website. Understand? Please visit the man's website.
Remind me of statement tees over there. But
and I gotta get that. I gotta get that tee that we definitely rock with statement tees. Shout out to Amber and Adam for
absolutely.
And I can't forget the babies too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're building it for. But statement tees, y'all doing it. Hey, I really appreciate that.
And appreciate you coming on, dog. You know what I'm saying? And showing your love for the institution with all the people. You know what I'm saying? The people that watching our Jackson State segments feel just like you do. You know what I'm saying? And they want to see good things for the university. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you again for coming on, man. You already know it's all love.
Absolutely.
My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.